YouTube, it's Kelly, Broad333. I'm going to be making a response video to the Back to Basics weight loss channel for last week on motivation. I'm definitely behind, haven't done a video of my own either. But I definitely thought that this was something I wanted to respond on because I feel so passionate about it. Definitely still dressing in the dress. Matter of fact, this part of what motivates me is the results of the hard work that I put in. And although I don't see results on the scale, I see results in the mirror as far as inches. I bought this for my Disney trip in March, and I never wore it because it was just still too tight. Not that it's not tight now, but it was tight, and I had rolls, and I can see that since then I'm able to get away with it. I also rewarded myself with some nice shoes. Not sure if you can see, but I got some cute shoes to match. Do a little spin. I mean, part of what motivates me is the progress, but I feel that I won't see the progress if I don't remain consistent. So the number one thing that motivates me the most is my children. The whole point, I know I've talked about this in past videos, but the whole point of me having my lap band put in was because I had my primary care physician say to me that your quality of life is going to deteriorate quickly as you age if you continue on the path that you're on. Now, we've already established that the lap band is not working for me, but my lifestyle has changed. My relationship with food has changed. So with or without the lap band, I am changing my life. My children are young. They are 9 and 5, and they need me around. They're everything to me, and they need me. I'm their rock. And he said to me that I may still be around for my children's children, but there's no way that my children could leave their children with me, because I will have so many health ailments and so many health problems that I'll have difficulty taking care of myself, much less my children's kids, my grandkids. That put me in tears immediately, and I knew I needed to make a change, and I feel that I do that every day, and I never lose sight of that reminder. They also motivate me in the sense that, like it or not, I'm a role model. You know, everything I do and say, even when you think they're not listening, they're listening. You know, I am a firm believer of lead by example, not a do as I say, not as I do. And when I speak or the choices that I make, I want to lead them by example. I want them to put their health first, so I need to put my health first. The other thing that I wanted to do is that I wanted to get off the medications. I have a lot of health issues, and I was on a boatload of medications prior to my surgery. I was probably taking 8 pills a day, and I felt like I was 38 going on 88. You know, now I'm going to be 40, and the only medication that I'm on is the thyroid medication. And I hope to someday get off that, even though they say that I'll never be able to get off of that. So some of the other things that help motivate me is I reward myself. Dress and shoes, for example. Instead of rewarding myself with food, which is something I always used to do. Ironic, right? I mean, food is the thing that got me heavy to begin with, and I'm going to reward myself with food? Like, what kind of asinine thinking is that? But that's what I used to do. And even when I would go work out, I would say, okay, I can eat this now because I worked out. Again, I had to get out of that mindset. So now, when I set short-term goals for myself, because I am not a loser like some of the amazing people out there that can lose 50, 60 pounds, I am, please let me lose a pound in a month kind of woman. So when I see my body reshaping, I reward myself with a nice outfit or something I would like, and I've never worn heels, and man, at 40 I'm starting to buy heels. I don't know how my back and my knees like it so much, but it makes me feel pretty, so that's what I'm doing. I like looking in the mirror now. I mean, I can't, and I'm sure that some of you can relate, how many times when I was at my heaviest, I would look in the mirror and say, it doesn't matter what I put on, I don't feel pretty. I could put anything on, I didn't feel pretty because I wasn't happy with myself. And I wasn't happy with myself because I knew I could be doing something different. Now when I look in the reflection in the mirror, I smile. Not because I'm where I want to be. There's so much more work that I need to do, and so much further I need to go. But I can look in the mirror and say, I'm doing everything in my power to get to where I want to be. So I'm happy with that. You know, I'm being honest with myself, because really that's all that you're hurting when you're not honest, is yourself. Also, what motivates me is looking back at my old videos. We all know that we have good days and bad days, and when I watch some of my old videos where I was feeling really strong, I say to myself, if I'm having a bad day, I'll watch those videos, because I'll say, if I was there that day, I can get there again. I just need to be stronger, believe in myself, and know that I can do it. And you all motivate me as well. I watch so many of your videos. They are my definite go-to motivators. I have my support system that I have created. But when I am feeling my lowest, I try and reflect back on me and say, okay, I'm just having a bad day. Tomorrow's a whole nother day. And sometimes just allow myself to work through whatever I'm feeling, and tomorrow is a new day. Results is definitely a big motivator for me. Inches, going down sizes, staying positive and trying to surround myself with positive people is a huge thing for me. You all that have watched me know I'm big on quotes. Quotes all day, every day, and a lot of them resonate in my head throughout the whole day, even when I'm on the treadmill. When I want to get off, those quotes are going through my head. You gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. You know, what did you do to make today count? You know, all these things that keep going through my head. And I do know that regardless of what happens, regardless of my behavior, time is going to continue to pass. So I make the choice. Do I make an effort every single day? And eventually you'll see the results. I am the results of just doing a little bit every day. And don't get me wrong, believe me, I sacrifice a lot for my health right now. The thing I'm struggling with the most is balance, because so much in my house is taking second fiddle to me putting my health first. I'm going to have to work through this struggle, the struggle of balance. But I know that every single day I don't put my head down on that pillow until I've done something that gets me to my goal, to where I want to be, which is healthier. There is no size. The goal weight that I've set for myself is 185. Do I have to get there? No. I just want to be healthy. And I'd really like to get to Wonderland, to be honest with you. So time is going to continue to pass. If we can just stay consistent, you'll be surprised a month from now, 2 months, 6 months. If you're consistent, you're going to see results. They may vary as far as whether it's scale or non-scale victories, but it's better than what it would be is if you didn't put in the effort and you weren't consistent. And I also find that I'm more mindful of healthy living. I've had to learn to be mindful of eating, how much, what is it, the choices that I'm making, but also mindful of what I'm doing and how I'm spending the hours in my day, because they are so tight. Where am I fitting my workout in? How am I socializing? Can I combine socialization with exercising? So those are the things that motivate me, and this community motivates me. I mean, I feel like I am a huge self-motivator. I'm lucky enough to have that, but no one's perfect. I'm not there every day, and when I'm not, I reach out to my support system and say, hey, How are you continuing? What are you, I mean, when I get on the treadmill, there is a million head games going on with myself, and I play them constantly. That's why I prefer to run outside, because you can't quit. You still have to get home. But it's hot. I live on Long Island, New York. It is hot and humid, and it can be brutal. So I just do it. You know, find a way to get it in. But I know I cannot go to bed at night. I do not let my head hit that pillow unless I know I've made today count in one or a million different ways. So that's what motivates me. Thanks for the question, guys. Thanks for the new subscribers. And I encourage you all, if you're not subscribed to Back to Basics weight loss surgery channel, please do. And hope you all have a good week. I'm going to try and make one of my videos at some point this week. Thanks for watching, guys.